learned a while back that a successful day really comes down to a successful morning routine, but that a successful morning routine doesn't just start when I wake up. It starts with a successful night routine. So you could actually say that my morning routine starts at about 4 p.m. the day before. Now, right now, I'm still in my anti-morning routine flow, but one thing that hasn't changed is how I structure my evenings. The entire goal of my evenings is to prioritize 3 things: rest, connection, and home. Here's what that looks like. I try to do my best to wrap up my workday somewhere between 2 and 4, depending on what time I started, depending on how I'm feeling that day in general, and just how much energy that day's work has needed from me. This means I do a quick check of emails, a last check-in with my team via CLICKUP or Voxer. I answer any client questions. Then I struggle with what to do with myself until dinner time, because seriously, I need a hobby. Sometimes I do have doctor's appointments, but I've been trying to keep all of those till Wednesdays. Usually I end up cleaning, doing any household tasks, maybe FaceTiming my mom, and then playing with the dogs for a while. Around 5 p.m., my phone is usually being put away, although not when I am trying to record B-roll all evening. And either we're making something for dinner or pulling something out that's already been made for dinner. We're still doing a lot of batch cooking these days because it saves us a ton of time, a ton of energy. And since Justin's business is in its busy season, and I really just don't like cooking, we like to keep this as simple as possible. We really make it a point to eat together every night. Our son moved out in April, and so it's just the 2 of us again, and with 2 businesses, we can get way too busy. So we sit down for dinner, we talk about our day, we talk about our businesses, and just talk about whatever so that we can unwind together. After cleaning up, we usually do one of a few things. I might go out into our little vegetable garden, which, as you can see, is not doing the greatest right now. We love to play board games. If you have any suggestions for 2-player board games, please let me know. We need so many more of them. But honestly, if it's been a long day and we're just mentally tired, we will veg out in front of the TV. This is something we used to rarely do, but thanks to 2020, we got real used to it. After that, we'll generally take the dogs for a walk, again, if we're feeling up to it. Sometimes if I walked them in the morning, I won't walk them in the evening, although they are kind of obnoxious if they don't get 2 walks a day, so we try to do 2. And then somewhere between 7 and 8, because apparently that is late for us now, we will let the dogs out one last time, we'll fill up our water, and we will head upstairs to start getting ready for bed. And this is pretty much the exact same every evening. I'll get my pajamas on, we'll plug our phones in the bathroom, I'll wash my face, we'll brush our teeth. I take my nighttime supplements, and Justin gives the dogs their nighttime treats, and then we spend some time just stretching. Then I get into bed and I read until I'm tired, which is usually somewhere between 9 and 9:30, because again, apparently this is late for me now. Justin will unwind with his shows on the iPad until he's tired, which is usually about 3 minutes after he starts them. Super riveting, right? I always feel a little bit goofy with these videos because my routines do not look all that sexy. They're just what I need them to be to help me feel good so I can do good. But I do hope that it's inspired you on how to create your own realistic night routine, because how you end your day will determine how you start the next one. So be sure to check out my videos on my morning routines, including my current anti-morning routine, as well as tips to help you wake up earlier, even if you're a night owl now. Then comment below and let me know what are some of your non-negotiable evening or night routines that help you to have a great morning. Be sure to also hit the thumbs up button if you found this helpful. Drop a fist bump in the comments if you made it to the end. Thanks for watching, and good night.
I'm Walter Cronkite, and good night.
That's kind of what I was going for. That's the way the cookie crumbles.